Alright, so back at it again for round 7, I believe. Going to see some Esmari versus Kit matchup. Typically I would kind of favor Esmari here. It's going to be quite a bit draw dependent, I guess. Can the Esmari player find those threats early enough that the Kit really can set up those busted ass breakers and start just going ham on the remote server and centrals? Predictive, just drawing 5 cards in turn 1. Oh, dropping YDL as well. The ice cream was pretty sick. Yeah, YDL as well. You are going up to 12 credits in a single turn and just drawing up. Definitely a start. Just drawing. I guess it's just trying to draw the options. And typically, typically seeing the 12 cards, or exactly 40 cards in this Asmari deck, just trying to find the kill combo consistently as possible. Spark of Inspiration, an excellent start. Township Chart Room, less of a problem here, I would assume, for the corporate. Sorry. Less of a problem for the corporation, like Asmari can kill through quite a bit of damage protection, like drawing cards doesn't really help. The Asmari deck can just like play things to get rid of through that. And Spin Doctor getting rest, probably shuffling back Summogens at some point. Gotta get rid of those, can't let them stack up in your central service too much. Red Level Clearance as well. Oh, Red Level Clearance is a new include, I believe. So we're just trying to go faster than the opponent. Does totally make sense. I think the idea is that you get extra clicks and draws. Maybe even for the combo turn. YDL gain +7 credits. And even without a single ice, we have gone through the half of the decks already. I think HQ probably is quite a nice place to run here, I would assume. But 1 ice going down the remote. Problem with that is that we have seen the lobby summon come online already. So it definitely needs to be a sentry if you actually want to tax this thing out. Lobby summon is such a great tool to bust these remotes up pretty easily. Go HQ. Seeing a punitive counter strike, you definitely know that's in there. I think there's like 2 flex influence in the list. If you play 3 punitive and 2 double tube study, I think you are left with exactly 2 influence after that. Mandatory draw and click for draw. Just drawing up every turn has to start upgrading this remote server. Township definitely a good option during this game just to survive these punitive hits. Asmar calling event again. Clicking Dr. Nuka. Neurospike is 3 influence. And Tube Study is 4. Clicking Dr. Nuka first click. Maybe deciding now that do you want to use a event this turn? Or can you just like pressure stuff out? I'm wondering if you draw around the Spin Doctor, if you have like burner somewhere, that could be quite sick. Going HQ or R&D with the Dirt Laundry, just a single access. Re-education against stolen. I think we're safe from the punitive though. You survive 1 and then just use Township to survive the other one. Can't triple punitive you. server 2 has a card in there, so I'm just trying to figure out what it actually is. Could be just like pre-installing things for the kill. But realistically, not. Doesn't feel like it. And re-education getting stolen from the top might be putting quite a few of like sticks in the wheels of the corporation. Draw one. Just clean for draw here does not feel like it should be enough. Click the draw and then think. Does feel like server 2? And double advance. Or double install on the remote as well. Next turn I think we're kinda safe. Especially for a tube circle. Like, yeah, I guess Red or the stone ship does help against this specific line. You have to like pre-advance it. Against Neura Spike you just have to have more cards in hand. Door the Lowry going archives. Has to shuffle the spin away, yeah. Up to 14 credits, freedom of 23. Can we challenge this remote? It sounds difficult. Oh, Mad Dash on the remote. Yo! Might be GG's here. A great Mad Dash call, maybe. Ping? That's a code gate. Not conceding already, so. Does it help? Doesn't feel like it. Pretty nasty hit on the lobby summon. But if the game is over, it doesn't matter. Yeah, ouch indeed. So basically, game is getting decided here. Up, continue, Hollow Man, Trash, Tubestad. Re-education, yeah, oh. Then 4, just finding it. Like Mad Dash into like just calling it completely. That's pretty cool. Like, yeah, free to play just being like a new way to hope your opponent messes up in the Asmari. Makes total sense. Alright, that was a pretty fast one. Yeah, just. Yeah, simple as, I guess. Time to find a second game, I think. Yeah, I'll turn the screen off for a second. Just so I can start making my rounds and ask people if they want to be on stream. Table, that could be cool. Hello. Just trying to figure out the second match on stream. The first one was quite a bit faster than expected.
Sounds good. Yeah, I've been getting a lot more judge calls in these last rounds since I've been trying to help with the stream or help commentate than I was in the first few rounds. Had a bunch of other TO fires I was putting out, but
Yeah.
Funny, I keep being like, here I am. Oh, I'm gone.
Yeah, nothing you can really do about that. I guess table.
Maybe table 2. Is anyone there
I
on
think
the stream list?
table.
I think it's another 419. I don't know how many you've watched, but it's kind of exciting to see.
Alright, table 11 is apparently okay.
Okay, sure. We can
Just
go there.
trying to dig for these different ideas, and
Oh yeah, for sure.
at top table Atea making noise.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Also Atea this weekend, top of Swissing the Italian nationals.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it was Atea and Sebastian, interestingly.
That's Wait, Sebastian K? Was that
No,
Italian
Sebastian
nationals?
the ID. Sebastian.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
oh, Sebastian. Okay, I was like, what?
Yeah,
And I
Sebastian.
was playing Sebastian for a while. Yeah, or Sebastian.
Yeah, I know. I think it's quite a bit of a different tech. I remember you playing like just Reg, kinda.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the list from Italian nationals. I'd be curious to see what it was.
Yeah, I think
Right.
definitely a contender for decklist of the week next week and next week. After the masterpiece of this week.
Yeah, for sure. We have a runner with all 3 breakers. It's fun to see these temporary breakers being used so much.
Yeah, like
propeller.
I mean, you just install them for a second, like for so cheap, and you just get into stuff.
Yeah.
They definitely have their own issues, but realistically, taxing them out is quite a bit harder than said.
Break brawn for 3 credits is just like, and then one more thing.
Yeah, definitely like a thing that can instantly win games. Oh, and pinhole throwing as well, just sending it in here.
Interesting.
Regolith is tough to trash, but yeah. Definitely kind of too expensive, especially if lab is on just 9 credits.
Yeah, with the corp on 16, it doesn't feel like a super favorable swing.
Yeah, it's easy, super easy to think that, but like opponent has like 2 eyes and they're just on 4 credits anymore, so like
I'm really excited to see how this. Really excited to see how this Atea deck works. Looking in the heap, you can see cohort and a couple of ice. It could be. I wonder if it's doing the type of transport monopoly stuff that we saw, like when Atea first got released, like William was doing.
Yeah.
Or what it might be, what tricks it might have.
Yeah, they're like public. What the hell is that in the called? It's like public release something.
Oh, no, it's I said transport monopoly, but I meant timely public release.
Yeah, timely public release. Yeah.
Yeah, I said transport monopoly, but that's a totally different thing.
Yeah, so like using that as a fast advance tool. This doesn't look like it to me. Looks like just more reg, trying to like push those million strength surveyors.
Yeah, that makes sense. You can just build like a huge remote using the Atea discount, and then res rhyme, res surveyor, and put an analytic void in there and be like, all right.
Could especially be nice against these like breakers that do have a limited shelf life. For example, propeller, you just can't get through enough times sometimes. But
for sure, something we were talking about recently too. It's interesting with this lap deck. If you don't actually put the pressure spike in your deck, the highest strength like barriers you can break are 8 unless you commit stone chips to charging your propellers for like that single time you're gonna break Pharaohs once in the game.
Yeah, like a triple advanced Pharaohs actually just turns into a complete wall for you.
Yeah. if the Palangis, I guess, are one way that you could get through. You could break with Unity and Palangi if you put Palangi in your list. But
Yeah, definitely like a couple of times. Still, I think like this kind of
yeah,
lat list has like a real weakness into like BTL Glacier.
yeah, for sure.
Oh, and the Boto showing up. Just even Palisade, like actually doing quite a bit of work.
Yeah, the Palisade is an interesting ice here because it taxes a lot of the propeller counters,
Oh, bacterial programming
and
though. Getting
yeah,
strong.
and if we get um, a rhyme on this server, it, this server immediately becomes 6 propeller counters, which is a lot.
Yeah, definitely almost unrunnable for the runner, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We have seen Lab quite a couple of times on stream, just
Mm-hmm.
coincidentally. And I don't think he's playing other than 2 propellers here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll be interesting. The Bacterial is such a powerful card right now. Being able to get that R&D reorganization and draw is really powerful.
Hmm?
It's interesting to see 3 go into hand because, like, I guess I haven't been paying enough attention, but I was wondering if we haven't gotten our Steve trigger yet, an HQ run seems like very likely.
Yeah, I would assume we go just to get a free draw and an access basically. Basically even better than a draw, you just like get the exact card you need.
Mm-hmm. I guess we had two to HQ.
Oh, Flower Ceremony just sniping it.
Wow, yeah. Ooh,
Flower
oof.
Ceremony is really interesting.
That's
Are we doing like Jinja
that's really
things?
cool. Yeah, I was playing around with Ginger Flower Sermon a while back. It's very fun. It um feels like a lot of tricks. Okay, I got another judge
Yeah,
call.
another
I
judge call.
will catch you in a bit.
Yeah. Oh, just missing the lat trigger for a second, I think. Oh, you had Steel Agenda's miss lat trigger. Oh no. Server 2 getting a card install and an ice server 2 as well. Not a typical option you see. Like in theory, this system where you have like 2 iced servers is really sick, like double glacier. But then your centrals are just a bit too weak and you really can't like have enough money to res everything. Even though you get the ice for free on the remote, it still kinda adds up. Mm. Yes, Township drawing 2. Just needs 2 more, like 1 more access on R&D and it can be game. Although we know top 5 cards kinda. HQ still completely open, so you can go in there, get some value card like Creative Commission Dirty Laundry, which allows you to just play the game. Yarning HQ, first click. Time to get an econ piece. I would assume Creative Commission and Dirty Laundry would be those primary candidates, letting you just gain credits this turn. Yeah, Dirty Laundry, Creative Commission. Removing Dirty Laundry does make complete sense. I think Lab doesn't want to drop this Creative Commission too early, although it definitely is an option to get through into the R&D. Simon chip. Oh, and into trickshot instantly. Just send it. Boto up on 6 strength, so you still can actually get through here, which is like pretty interesting. Oh, Tatubola. Make sure you can't anymore. Not enough tokens on this propeller. But digging R&D for 2 is quite scary. Even though you'd like reorganize R&D, you still can't get rid of all of the agendas here. Access 2, unknown. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Can we go somewhere? Going server 2? Just send it. Tatubola, does make sense. Another one. One zone in R&D and one in here, so one in hand. And drop a creative commission as well. Just bouncing off that Tatubola here. Wanting to save this propeller counter for the next day over. Hopefully still manages to use them. And do we see any scary here? Just spin doctor on the remote. I think if we don't race here on the Tatubola, I think you might be baiting your opponent on like running this server 1 here instead and just wasting their time completely. Cohort guidance program and spin doctor getting shuffled back into the deck does mean that R&D is completely new information, and HQ getting iced as well. Server 2 still unknown. HQ ice does make sense. HQ double ice. Does that look like there's an agenda they're waiting on? I don't know for certain. Maybe just protecting against DGST value. Server 1 getting a card install as well. Just maybe trying to push something, trying to make sure that something's happening. Lab piling on this econ. Getting to 9 credits. Can we see some more? Stone ship? Do we just get the pop or do we save it for a worse day? Oh, creative commission as well. Just plus 8 credits and card install on the same turn. And Rain Reed still needs to get 7 points here. It hasn't scored out anything. Server 2, not sure completely what that is installed there. Just maybe a defensive upgrade. Server 1, some threat. Not sure completely what it could be. And not at least Rashida. Does look like a defensive upgrade, I assume. Just having to click for credits, not doing anything, even though we have 18 credits, is interesting situation. Do you just not have anything that you can push here? Are we so flooded? Like, propeller, we not really can't do anything here on the remote. I think Lab is just like trying to find a way to get some more use out of the propeller here. Definitely getting taxed out. Maybe drop a Pelangi and run R&D. Maybe trying to get a trick shot first. That could make total sense. Dirt Laundry, sending it archives, getting that value. I'm getting deep dive soon. Would make total sense. Getting copulation. Yeah, just access 1. Make sure that you have enough access on next turn. Does look like we're setting up for it. Yeah, 2 clicks for 3 credits, and next turn you can start clicking for even more. Server 1, server 2 don't look like threats here. Parisha, we also have Clot in the deck, so that's makes, yeah, Jinja getting installed. Yeah, that's definitely what typically these decks kind of want to do. Yeah, Jinja. One of the premier ice upgrades at some point, so every time you draw a piece of ice, or first time, no, whenever, so whenever you draw an ice, you can reveal the ice and just show it to the opponent and install the ice on the remote, paying 4 less, basically allowing you to build these super tall remotes for free. Interestingly, in Ace Atea, it also gets you a second install on the remote, which definitely is interesting. Racing Jinja and then drawing does not hit anything, and we're clicking for credits again. Yeah, like second turn in a row where we just click for credits.
I wonder if that means that that's really interesting. I wonder if the corp is like my concern is that the corp is like flooded but doesn't trust the remote.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting when the opponent just has a propeller on one counter. I don't think we can like get in here anyways.
Yeah. If you're not flooded as the corp, I don't see why you don't just like draw more cards. But if you already have like a bunch of cards in hand, I could see being concerned about that drawing more cards. That's interesting.
Yeah, this can just look just like a value run.
Maybe the runner thinks the same thing I do.
Yeah, like last time somebody was talking about a deep dive setup, but not seeing it happening here. Getting 3 access on HQ though does probably feel like it should be enough. Pinholes ring added back. Yeah, there it is. Yep. Just finding enough access on HQ. 1 in 5,
yeah. That was the first one. Oh, it was a single? No, we did.
Yeah, we see just more accesses, but just finding it in the first one.
Yeah, so it is a 3. Okay. Well, I read that board state wrong. I would have expected more agendas in HQ.
Yeah, same. Like, interesting.
We still have about 15 minutes.
Yeah, I think we can still jump in somewhere. I think table 1 I did probably, right?
Table 11 and table 13 also both have time extensions, so they might end up finishing a little bit slower potentially.
I think 11 was the table we just watched.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And table 15 is already over.
Okay, well that's not helpful.
I'm wondering about table 2, if you want to jump in there. I think that's a table that matters for who is winning, or who is making it in the cut. I think some, as we already know, like Fire RL and Chunky Seal are already in, and multiple other players straight behind them, like Santa probably can ID 1 round and make it in, I would assume.
I think so.
Yeah. Like,
this one, we're good to stream if you want to jump in table 2.
Yeah, I think...
This isn't...
Oh, yeah, shoot the moon again.
It's an interesting board state here with like this mining accident PD, or mining accident against PD, but the 409 is very poor right now, so it's an interesting situation to be in.
Yeah, Omakua and 3 counters does kind of alleviate that, especially if you have 2 pet published now that run corporation side.
Plus the Shevsva, right? So like we can run HQ for like 1 credit off of Shevsva.
Especially if you can like alarm clock in, which like is a click and a 0 credit, but
yeah, for sure. We shoot the moon 2 on no mav. This might be dicey to close out. For sure. It's an interesting setup though.
Yeah, like alarm clock, one of the better cards for a criminal in the new set. Actually a card that you can like install as a value piece. Just make sure opponent has to ice HQ a bit more than they're comfortable with. Other things we see, 2 falsified credentials already gone and 2 divers of funds, so those not as big of a threat. All going archives.
Yeah, I wonder what that's.
Is it just like farming counters here?
Probably. I don't know what you need a 4th counter for though, unless you're looking for 6 counters, which maybe you are.
There could be an Ansel somewhere. And
I mean, there definitely could be. So far, I don't see anything. Oh, there is a hedge fund. Okay, so it's not
Yeah, it's not
It's not
direct.
the exact list, but that's the only card I recognize that's different. It might be the double big deal version that I saw, but that one wasn't playing Sudden Commandment or Touchable, I don't think.
Oh yeah, we're going in again. I think we're just digging for these counters. Get 6 and then you're able to challenge everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Purge makes complete sense.
We're just kind of slowly gaining value here in a way, though. I mean, maybe not. Got the Mamie money coming in.
Yeah, Miami definitely adding up here.
Okay, well, HQ is no longer safe.
Yeah, one breaker just installed, like, still missing 2.
Interesting.
On row advance, do you actually think this is like an Ikawa that's getting scored here?
I'm not sure. It could be a. I mean, it's got to be. Huh. I think it's. I mean, it's agenda of some type of course, but I could also see a double advance on a 4-2, but
Yeah, it's like double advance into jam another card does make sense. I think I would be pretty afraid of inside job, but we have seen one already gone, so.
we don't have a lot of money here as Corp, and there's only the one ice that we could even. I mean, you're probably not going to res the second ice with the boomerang sitting there.
Yeah, probably not. But like Bravado here does, like, if you hit a drafter, it's could be just game winning for the opponent.
Yeah. There's also only 13 cards left in the deck, and we have only seen 4. The Luminal's gone too, so there's 3 4-2s and 2 Ikawas, so there's 1 in the remote. So we have 4 agendas.
4 agendas sitting there.
19 cards. I guess your odds aren't amazing in RNT, but
no, but still Bravado, huge value, even without doing anything.
Yeah, and the runner doesn't, or the corp here doesn't really want to res these ice because they need to res the remote ice and they still need to score. So, interesting.
Or ablative into ID trigger, or ablative into install Skunkworks defending the remote. That makes complete sense.
You get the 2 credits. You probably have to pay the 419 tax, which is a bit of. Oh, you let the 419 tax go. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think one counter matters too much.
Yeah.
Especially if this actually lets you defend the remote decently well.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like now you can actually res eyes on the remote, which is so nice.
Run R&D for 1 more turtle counter, and then doof would be pretty ruinous. Oh well, no, there's the tattoo bolus, so it's not that bad. Oh.
Yeah, Cat's Cradle. Just missing the sentry breaker.
Yeah, so we can break out anything except
yeah, drafter or MIC or Ansel if that happens.
Yeah, we can draft. We can break MIC, but
yeah, MIC we can break.
Oof.
That's a lot of credit for us.
Yeah. Unless the second ice is Tattoo Bola, you can't res the ice and res the Skunkworks, though. But I don't think you can break this and still pay the skunk. So you probably don't?
Yeah, you would go a bit too low on credits. If this is
for sure.
Yeah, if this is just a 2-pointer, scoring it does like return you into a decent spot. Like old office into an install with tranquility trigger means you're on 9 credits, and getting it through here is quite difficult already.
That would be pretty. That would be pretty good. As runner, I don't see like you can buy the Kira Pura counter and force. I guess this is kind of interesting because you can force the res on the skunk works. Oh. Encoder's gonna try to keep 5 credits. That's fun. And force. Interesting. I like this.
Oh, Totobola just dies. You don't want to see her though.
So you have to let this in the run.
Realistically, yeah.
Because if you don't, they get their money back and they res their skunk, and you're just worse off.
Yeah, just letting it fire.
Not getting that Kira Pura counter when you break Bran feels pretty bad. But I think that you're in a bit of a rough spot here because the runner can just farm Kira Pura counters off this ablative, which has honestly become a liability. Like one more barrier break and you start just bypassing that Bran.
Yeah, I really would like to just over install this ablative barrier right now.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised not to see. Oh, Noodle. Okay, no mind. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, just clicking for 3. Yeah, definitely not want this. Not what you want here. Like, hopefully you'd like install an upgrade as well, just to get 2 credits. But this Shoot the Moon version typically a bit lower on those upgrades.
Yeah. So my guess is we're just gonna get another Kira Pura counter and then run server 1. And then we have money to click the the only
yeah, and
we can bounce
double advanced. Return
to
upgrade.
Return the skunk so you can win, right?
That's smart.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like 409 has been doing work here.
Yeah, I think that the only thing that keeps you out is maybe a gatekeeper. You can't res it.
Yeah, no.
Oh no, you can. You get paid. You get paid.
No, you can't. It's Fortress. Oh yeah, you can. Never mind. Second Bran.
We can click through this, though, but if it's a question of if it's Ikoa, you can't steal it.
I think you can click through here. Just make your opponent click for credits like again and again and again.
Yeah, they didn't score last time, but I guess there's a chance that they can go like seamless advance. Yeah, they had 0 credits, so it's possible it could be like seamless advance, but
I definitely having to think about that one.
Our time is pretty close.
Oh, actually, you can just letting it full fire. Question is, can you just go R&D again? Yeah, that is the turn. R&D gets your Kurupira counters online and your turtle counters as well.
Yeah, because once you get 2 more turtle counters, you can also walk past the...
Yeah, pretty cheaply.
Yeah. I'm going to hop off really quick because I've got just a minute to check
100%.
results and make sure all the other games are doing well. I guess this is table 2. I'll wait for... Well, no, I gotta go. Okay.
Yeah. Again, just farming these counters here and also... Red level? Advanced Sims launch?
Okay, I can't leave. This is too exciting.
Oh
my goodness.
But problem is that you're on 0 credits, so like it kind of has to be like install something on server 1 and next one is like YDL. 10 cards, 7 in R&D left. Yeah, bouncing back the outermost on R&D. And do we reveal? Oh, expose Opal? Huh? That show. Oh, time in the round. No. Oh no, just in the wrong time. I think that's. Oh, that could be still a tie, I guess. Like technically, at least. And kind of dropping the interesting in there. So Noodle Soup probably has double seamless in there. Oh, one already gone. So going to be a bit difficult, but I assume there is a chance to score it. Click for credit, run. Floating one. Yeah, I think this just is it. Actually, are we going R&D first? Oh, yeah, and this already was rest, so I don't see why not. Yeah, first click R&D just to make sure that you get every single access you can. Oh, and this also saves you so many credits. Unseen, no steal. Yeah, definitely just lets you get in. It can. Oh, can. No, not definitely. Oh. Yeah, it has to break with Amco. Fire all. Can you keep doing that though? Like. Yeah, just solid. Alright, Noodle Soup getting possibly dropped out of the cut contention and Chorus continuing strong. And just 3 games left. We can see it is stable. Chunky Silver RL IDing, Noodle Soup going on 3, getting 3 points. And yeah, definitely people still in consideration. Interesting. Like, how much did you not get a pair up? Oh, from 23 to 1? That's interesting. I'm not sure about the math on that though. Still a really split ID base. Like a couple of Egg Infusion and Hoshikos. Other than that, there's no like clear thing. If you start going down though, you'd start adding the HP contingent. Yeah, so we're checking results. Runner side bias +2? For real? Uh-huh. That feels like it might be bugged. Everybody else is balanced. No, I guess this is buy probably. Yeah, looking at... Oh, this is still round 6. Oh. So looking at the bracket, still standings after round 6. Give me standings, I need them. Round 7 standings, so 15 is 3-2. And yeah, I think 18 players, so yeah. I think realistically, I think everybody here probably should ID. Maybe not the bottom half, but like... That's so many people on 15, what the hell? Yeah, people on 15, yeah, still not over. So 7 people can just ID into the cut. Somebody's probably getting paired down. Hmm. Yeah, people figuring out Gothmats. Or at round 8 should be paired. Time to check it up. Or first have to figure out everybody who's IDing. This is where you split window. So far on the signature can safely ID encounter not yet. Can not yet, I don't think can ID. 5 to 1, I think, yeah, actually probably can. Yeah, encounter restaurant schedule is better, so I think you're safe, most likely. Unlike oma room. Probably safe also. Chooks and noodle soup. Again, it should be safe. Both players quite up on strength schedule. Chunky Seal Basarton. Chunky Seal is already in, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, not actually. Could not make it, but realistically should does. Trust versus Charlie is Hectorist on 5-2 and good stress schedule, and Charlie being also a good stress schedule. Yeah, I think we're actually going quite a bit more down. Yeah, I know. So trying to find a game where people are playing and it's actually cut contention. But I think that's probably mission impossible. Yeah, I don't think those games exist. No, maybe. Alright, tables. People still figuring out the cut contention thing. Wasting my time, I want to go to sleep. Oh no, destroying my retention also. too many games IDing. In this table I did. Alright, finally, finally found a table. So, dev scroll up on turn 1. Install. Gamble, federal fundraising, access, install Mr. Mime. I don't get it. Yeah, so double federal fundraising, Nearest Hub. An interesting choice, like typically I think not quite now the most powerful thing. But not yet it dropping this econ down like a sicko mode player. Leaving both federal fundraising can seem a bit scary, but yeah, taking the Hoshiko flip instead. Wanting to save econ, which totally does make sense. Another hub, again, drawing up. Making poor streamers zoom out. And Mystic Mime still getting credits. I think this does look like a kill version, Access Regulus. I don't think you can let this federal fundraising stick around this much. Run on the Spin Doctor. Trash that. Oh, Rashid Jahim getting sniped. Not sure, I don't think Not Yet is playing Miss Bones. That probably is quite hype here. And like if you get more down, that's typically one of your answers. Federal fundraising is so much gas here though, that seems so hard to beat. You might be overdrawing though, like you actually can flood up quite a bit. Rearrange top card, uses federal to draw first, and then the second one maybe again. Zero 9 YDL. Oh, YDL in this kind of deck. That's interesting. Are we just like actually trying to score out? Not completely sure. Yeah, again installing 2 cards. Again, Hoshiko trigger. Not sure if, yeah, not. Takes, stays flipped this turn, just runs again everything. Surely we go after these ferals right now. Like, it's so much gas. Yeah, at least one getting taken there down. And yeah, just dropping hedge fund just the second click. Yeah, Hoshiko is so much econ in just one deck. And Contra still can probably just install 3, use Feral to draw. We have gone through so many cards here. YDL again, million credits. Opening up the possibility of like doing end of the line into or Reaper function into end of the line. Hoshiko is still just getting millions of credits. Behold, oh yeah, there it is, just -4. leaves it up. Of course, don't really need to trash that. No, not yet. Isn't in a tough position. Do you clear this? Oh, just playing econ and removing tags. Yeah. Yeah, encoder realizing that not yet did really like to run these remotes. Just also outside in, I think. So pretty good play just installing that outermost. Not yet not being able to challenge this server 11. So getting these remotes that stick on the table. So server 12 is a known one, but other than that is difficult. Round 15. And still just running this, like outside in also again. Where does do something. Not yet deciding to trash that one. Fly on the wall. Stolen. Fly on the wall is interesting. Yeah, then taking care of the second federal fundraising. DJ Steve, last click. And are we in the kill territory here? No, hasn't been able to stick enough remotes. I think. Do we know any of this? Yeah, still being able to like just triple install every turn again and again. Over installing the Behold, probably a spin doctor I would assume, just maybe shuffling that back. And yeah, not sure, like technically you probably shouldn't do those things, but who knows. Check its sign of access from HQ, that's pretty cool. Last turn also dropping a Behold or Oppo research.
That's the place you want to access check a sign from. Basically nowhere else.
Yeah, that card is so... Give me Ghost Branch back. That was so much nicer.
Yeah.
I'm like looking back at this remote. Yeah, it's encoder versus not yet. I'm not sure which table.
Well, it's cool to see this in the H deck.
Yeah,
I wonder if it has any ice.
It's interesting. We saw like federal fundraising being able to stick around for a long time. So basically means that Encore got so many free draws and just was able to spam out these remotes.
Yeah, filter draw too. Oh, yeah. And federals. Yeah. Filter and extra draw. I wonder, there's a version that some of the Vancouver, BC players brought to Cascadia that actually played 0 ice and was like 100% in on the kill. So I'm curious to see if this is that list or...
Yeah, definitely.
Degree? Ooh, that's a difficult choice, but I guess you take it.
Yeah, kind of have to, I guess.
All you need to do is touch like one more agenda. Or one more 3-point. You need 2 more agendas if not 3 mills.
Yeah, there is an issue that you really can't drop 2 cards currently. I think you want to stay up on credits enough. Which workers getting trashed? Not just trashing every single ice out. Or icebreaker. Oh, ooh, wheels, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Can clear this oppose next turn.
Especially helpful for Oppo.
Oh, so you never want to hear thinking when opponent is starting their turn.
Yeah. It's like, do I have enough credits to Reaper function plus public trail or something?
Yeah, I think it would be like Reaper function SIU and Endline. Definitely not enough credits for all of that though.
Yeah. feel like Public Trail could be really effective too. For
Yeah,
like,
just get your opponent on 0 credits here.
yeah,
Does make sense.
I feel like if Encoder is playing Public Trail end of the line, it would be kind of funny and ironic because I got a DM from him earlier saying that he died to Public Trail end of the line.
Oh no.
Turn 2.
Oh, we're racing?
Oh, we're getting Reaper functions. That's exciting.
Oh, man.
Oh,
a second
I
fly
wonder
in the
if this
wall?
is gonna be either a fly in the wall or it could. If this is the deck list that was played at Cascadia, they played Orbital Superiority. So if you
Yeah, both
pay,
work.
4 plus 2 more, or sorry, 1 more, that's 5 credits. You're credit perfect to score and then end of the line.
Oh, Gaslight, yeah.
Oh, another Reaper function. Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely
Interesting. Interesting. I don't know. Okay. I guess we maybe have a fly on the wall. You need your money for the end of the line. We can't. Huh.
I did. Huh?
What?
Who's that? Why is
This is some galaxy brain maneuvers. I think you could have just fetched end of the line, and you could have.
Is that in hand already?
No.
I think.
I'm
Yeah, probably
very
is in hand already, I would assume. And huh?
needed this to make money. So maybe we're gonna.
No, you get. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's credit perfect. Oh my god.
Yeah. The question was, do I need to res the second Reaper function because the Reaper function would, if you hit 1 steel skin, you could fire the second Reaper function. So like I think that the math was, do I have the credits? Is there any line where I can like res both Reaper functions, so like more guarantee the kill through steel skin? That makes sense.
That line is pretty hard to calculate. Like, yeah, play attitude adjustment just to get credits, basically, I think.
Yeah, it's very exciting. That was wild. The attitude adjustment coming in as +2 credits.
Yeah, that didn't even need to click there.
Wild. All right, do you want to look for another game?
Yeah, I think I got a request for one.
Oh, cool. Request it. Really exciting.
If you want to jump on table 7 and ask if they're alright.
Sure. I know that I think Snoobs asked not to be streamed earlier, but check. Be.
Other options are...
Okay. They said yes. They said it might not be very long, though.
Yeah.
It looks like PD versus Kit, and it's 6-4 right now, so...
Oh, time to zoom in.
It might be. Yeah.
Going in HQ. Yes, Steve trigger. Just the same as launch access. This kit decks with turbine are pretty interesting to me. Like, you're sacrificing huge value from Spark of the Inspiration.
Yeah, it's a really interesting.
Yeah, definitely does say, oh, big deal, oh no!
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Out of
That's it.
nowhere.
Wow.
Yeah, there it
That's
is.
what it takes. That's what it does. Yeah.
Public greasing, just perfect. Oh no, just Laria missing both of the important cards in there.
Yeah. Wow.
That's harsh. I think table 6 was playing for fun.
Yeah.
If you want to jump on table 5 and ask.
Sure. That's it. I just must have missed table 5. Oh, table 5. Yep. Whoa, this is an exciting looking game. Let's just double check. Okay. This is a just for fun game as well.
Oh.
They said it's okay, but it's being ID. It's an ID'd game. Okay. My guess is that most.
It's again Fusion against ESA. We haven't seen any of that yet, so.
It looks like a pretty exciting board state too, where we have
I'm
like.
Just jumping.
I feel like we're gonna get Jashushkin quite a bit with no ice on HQ.
We got the nice.
Yeah, we do. We're fine.
Like,
okay.
A really interesting board that typically I assume this is like huge leg in Fusion favor, but Buzzarton just being able to like pressure here.
Mm-hmm. You've got a lot of money as the Agafusion player, but I think it's gonna be a bit difficult. Oh, there's also 34 cards in the heap.
Yeah, 11 cards left in the deck. Like,
this is burned pretty fast. I could see you potentially, if you could stabilize and prevent the ESA from getting very many. But we also only have 11 cards left in R&D. If ESA can just like manage to take more core damage, that might be able to just like get the ag close to decking.
I think, yeah, maybe close, but I don't think that's enough here.
Yeah, probably not. We do have Spin Doctor, so we have like 13 effective cards.
Yeah, also this run does seem pretty scary. Like, you check a nice and size and then die, but not getting rest. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, just hit it.
Yeah.
It's luckily an ID, so it doesn't really matter. Table 8.
Yep.
I think this is like the 4th time lap ends up on stream, but
yeah. Oh, this game is over.
Okay.
Just that guy just clicked in, and it looks like it was 7-0. We could try something lower down, like in like table 20, maybe. Or let me look at the no stream list. Really quick. Or I could look for. This is like a patchwork Hoshiko. That's kind of cool. Game doesn't look over yet, but. Oh, it looks closer to over now.
Oh no.
One round. Let's see. We could look at table 10 maybe if they're still playing.
I don't think they are.
Okay.
If you can you jump in table 1 and ask? I think they're playing for fun, but
Yeah, I think they are. That's a good idea.
I think that's a longer match.
That's true. Good idea. Yeah, it looks like it's an interesting setup right now, and it's Mercury. That would be this is it looks like it's gonna be yeah. Yeah, let's watch this game. This looks really cool.
Yep. Oh, Mercury into like
Yeah.
egg infusion? That's. Can I say GG's already? Hashtag Mercury hater squad. Subliminal messaging. I think we might say like Beatrice getting dropped down next turn, and like run R&D Thimblery getting Disarmed is pretty challenging. And I'm not sure if this is just a version of the decklist of the week a couple of weeks ago, or do we have something different? I think we didn't see Malandrin Gunm during that in that deck, so that's a new include at least. Arthur's Hotel still drawing 2. And just having to click for basic actions. Logic Bomb? Oh, I like this deck suddenly.
Logic Bomb.
Logic Bomb is
That's
so
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, I remember Bridgman talking about playing Logic Bomb Mercury when it was first released.
Yeah, that makes complete sense. I miss Adam just so much.
Yeah.
This doesn't hit the same, but still I love seeing Logic Bomb on table. Logic Bomb just like a card you typically don't see because it's from the mini faction. And like, yeah, I'm not sure if it's actually doing its own work here, but definitely a cool card.
Yeah. I think this is a very, very interesting list. I'm really curious to see how it does in the cut.
Yeah.
It's like being at table 1 is awesome. It's very cool, and I'm curious to see how it continues to do tomorrow.
Yeah, it's just so difficult for Mercury to get in. Drop a couple of econ options. I think this deck does have more like pressure than the least we have previously seen. Yeah, like dropping this Logic Bombs on table does kind of add up a bit. Still, honestly, a huge problem for the deck in general. Couple of eyes. Iru. Oh, let's go. Might
I
be
wish I was
pretty
able to watch
scary.
more. I'm just dealing with a TO thing.
Yeah, 100%.
But I can hear the commentating that you're doing. It's so exciting.
Yeah, Iru coming down. Time to go and see 3 cards off the top. Oh, actually, I think this is 4 cards accessed here. Symbol definitely has to change position somewhere. Yeah, Anansi getting installed. I think you may be just able to eat the damage though. Nisei counter getting used. Next turn I would assume we start protecting archives. So we will get just couple more access, but still something. 16 cards left in the deck, and not too many, like many of those are genders. Having to use Nisei counter on a single run and does feel harsh, but realistically, what else can I do? If you can find space for Nisei, like installing Eyes on Archives, if you just can manage to draw it, I think there's a chance that you just keep installing Eyes on Archives and booping the Iru run on somewhere else. The amount of ice is totally absurd though.
Oh my god, yeah. Hero is a bit of a threat. For sure. But my goodness, this is wild.
A Thimblerick just switching into somewhere somewhere in the middle. Can we draw an ice though? That's a question here. Otherwise I think the runner here is just running and getting those accesses. Yeah, realistically it could be just first click Eero, second click hit, if you still on agenda, hit the advanced card, go HQ and just try to win. Mark Archives again? Basically the best hit you could have asked for. Yeah, we see so many econ pieces in Archives. Yeah, I think this has to be just like run Archives, hope for the hit, and go on server 1. Set aside withdrawing first. Maybe getting some way to deal with the Anansi. No, not getting it. So 4 access this time for sure. That's
Drama.
damage. 3
Cool.
damage. Continue. Access 4. Even a bacterial here would be so massive.
Yeah.
How many access are we taking though? Access 1 with Eero. Access 1 extra with Mercury and 1 access with Pretty. Oh, first one is there. First one off World Office. Hermes,
Yeah.
advanced
We
is
get the
getting bounced.
Hermes. Could we run HQ? Do we have the ability?
I think so. I think we can like logic bomb through at least. No, nothing else.
I mean, we get booped into a Nazi. But we can run back. But we can survive that, right?
Yeah, but you lose your logic. Like logic bomb doesn't work like with that.
If you could run HQ, you get booped into a Nazi. The ice is gone. You just let the Nazi fire and you run HQ.
Oh yeah, you draw. You can draw with it. Yeah. Oh, 50-50 for game. That's exciting.
Yeah. It could also be that the card in the remote wasn't on agenda.
It could have been just been Biovault.
Yeah.
I think as the runner you still have to like hope and take it. Just take the chance.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Especially if you trust the Biovault from R&D.
Yeah.
Like there are... No, we're saving it. Just sitting around camping. Lacosta advancing a other card. could be the like mind game of the year, getting another Nisei counter. Doesn't look like it though. Install. Advanced Biovolt, I think. Could have been the mind game of the century if you like install Advanced Biovolt and just put like Nisei in there, just chilling. Alright, I think we're going in for the dig again. You just have to try to close the game. I think top 2 cards are known, so if you dig here, you see 2 new cards. Yeah, 100%, we're going for it. They're using Malandragam, losing 3 cards out of hand. Biovolted though, Biovolt! Biovolt ending it all. Still can run next turn. Next turn is 3 unknowns. 3 basically completely new cards. Is this Nisei though? Oh, Bacterial!
I have to get back to this game. Oh my goodness.
Bacterial getting scored.
That's so good for the
Yeah.
Agafusion, because now you know what the top 4 are. Like you can let
I
you
think
can just
yeah,
let
you
them
just
see
put
RNG.
top and bottom. Oh,
The issue is getting your next agenda into the remote, right?
yeah.
Like it's gonna be safe in R&D, and it's gonna be fairly safe in the remote. It's just not gonna be very safe in HQ.
Yeah, there's no easy way here. Like, is the easy option just like take all of them in hand? There are like, I think 4 agendas still left here.
The amount of ice is just wild.
You might have a bacterial where you actually can't protect all of the agendas. I wonder what's the actual choice here. You see 7 C4 agendas in there. Then you look at it like, oh, I guess I die. You realistically can't even add them to hand. Like, and even then, like, you can't score on next turn anyways, so you have to spend your 2 turns of this ear just hammering in there. Although at least once you can back invasion boop, like next turn if you install an ice. If you still have those in the deck. Oh yeah, Fire Arrow dropping the Og. Hmm. Yeah, Bacterial. Very nice card to resolve, I know.
Yeah.
Like, I just really wish it on Janet. It just added a 7 card thing on that, like, where it's removed from the game. And then you can drag the cards where you want them.
Another judge thing, so I'm gonna dip off for a moment.
I think. Oh,
This looks like such a cool game to be only half watching.
yeah, round 8, long day. So Bacterial getting scored again. This time probably getting a bit faster when we don't accidentally discard 4 of them. So, what's the actual choice here? Oh, just rearrange top 7. Hmm. I really wonder what the runner's turn is. Can you just like run HQ 4 times, and go check archives somehow, some way? Realistically, I don't see a way. Like, you can logic bomb, but that means you can't do it next, and where it's more likely that the chances are in HQ. Yes, such a wall of ice. Hmm. Daily cast, getting it final sick. Click for credits. Ah. Yeah, just setting up this turn. Prepare for the next one. Does make complete sense. Class act not helping you. Oh, apparently, I think you still draw it, huh? I'm not. Somebody in chat maybe telling me if that actually is how it's supposed to work. Restock before draw, technically. Do you? Oh, and each time you would draw. Oh, yeah, technically. That's funny. So corp. Subliminal messaging getting added back. Cold Pyramid card is Logic Bomb, an old Adam card, runner mini faction. The coolest ID and faction ever known to anybody. Where, like, you just trash this and bypass a piece of ice you're currently encountering. Such a sick card. Like, I love this so much. I think it actually might be like the GOAT. Oh, Ice on Archives, that hurts so bad. No. Yeah, if you're eroing you, yeah, I think that's GG's right there. If that was an agenda, I think we kind of threw without when we didn't interact last time. When you could have like run HQ 3 times, run R&D. Because there's zero way in all in Allstat Holy that you get into R&D or server 1, just 2 towers here menacingly towering over, and archives. That one face down ice just comboing with Eigenfusion's ability, basically blanking Eero completely. Only option I think you have is Eero. Install a second one. Oh, 1 second on Onsi! That's even worse. Oh no, double spider. They have a like whole gang. That timed around though. Time on the round though. If that's not on agendas in server 1, it's completed GG's. I think this has to fire. You have to let it fire. There's no other option here. Yeah, reordering R&D sucks, but time getting cold. If I card in my stack, I think. Oh, because you can still draw, but yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't think it doesn't matter. You opponent 3 orders 5. I guess if there's 2 agendas in there. Fire all unbroken. Yeah, just one card too few. I would be really surprised on the Beatrice. They're losing pretty. As the Pride of Islam England, 2 cards in hand. Has to go HQ, just has to. You have to go and check, then maybe run R&D last click and hope. But like HQ 3 times. I think it's unlikely, but what other option do we have? The opponent still has Again Fusion Boop, still has 15 credits in total. You just can't get anywhere else. Just has to go HQ. First access. Bran. Subliminal. 2 known. 2 unknown. Clear tag. Clicks for a credit. Oh. Has to be an agenda though. Otherwise it's tied. Lacosta. Mandatory. Advance! 3 times score! Nice, oh my god. That's so close. And bacterial ordering being perfect, like Desecrator, like just slowing down a bit, thinking that everything was safe. Then Fire Arrow just pushing out the Nice straight next turn. Yeah, Air just being once per turn, not paying off. Fifth round back. Yeah, still so much ice in our agendas in R&D though. Mm. Yeah, no shot you're doing anything here. Alright, just waiting couple of seconds and minutes for the final standings. I think the rest of the games, at least time should be out. Everybody waiting on edge of their seats on actually who is getting paired into the cut. There's so many ideas around one. Encoder not yet couldn't do it, but Encoder just taking not yet out. Not yet not making it. I think Encoder might be top of Swiss by the result. And still one game going on. Doesn't matter for a top cut though, luckily. I think somebody could count all of this already. Hmm. in a couple of minutes and then I get to go to sleep. We have seen so many nice games this Saturday though. Like, I really love the game between, I think it was Wild vs Fire LL. That game was so sick. I loved it so much. Another highlight there was the first game between, I think it was somebody and I, not yet at least. Alright, final double check on the results. Final checks. Soon we have all of the results and know who's top 16. Everybody hoping and praying. I'm not sure if the bubble ended on 15 or 5-3 or 5-2-1. Just finish the round. Come on. Come on, come on. Round in standings. Alright. Number 16. Oh, we got 5-3 bubble. First one, so Amarum still making it in. Oh, one got in on 15 bubble. That's so many people dropping out. I think Man in the Moon said that the pricing is for everybody on the bubble. so carrying it for everybody on there. Amarum. Oh, Wild making it nice. 4 wins on Egg Infusion. That's so sick. 4-9. 1-2-1. That's enough. Making it in. Basarton. Oh, Air Station making it work. Esa also. That's sick. Noodle Soup. Yeah, with the Shoot the Moon and Kit. Charlie. Yeah, it does make sense. Asmar going 2-2, interestingly. Desicator Alex. Oh, yeah. NBN apparently carried, like, blasted here. Hectorest. Great player. I think not playing Isaac this time, but that's fine. Chonky Seal. Jokes. Oh, 4-0 on Isa. That's sick. Doves. Oh, Ba! Let's go. Zoops. Arlek. RRL. on top of Swiss encoder on 4-1 or 7-1. Yo, that's sick. Alright, that's me for today. See everybody tomorrow. And I think tomorrow we have more Andre, more pretty good players. One world champion maybe commentating and one future world champion commentating. Alright, see everybody tomorrow.